bored of having this starter team, make it a beast team with obviously getting yourself on the description below, get yourself to U7 buy, get yourself some cheap, reliable coins, and don't forget to use King with a cheeky 6% off. Right, let's get into the video. Yo guys, what's going on? Kingflipper here and welcome to another FUT Birthday SBC video. Today we have FUT 16, which gives us another swap token and a rare mega pack, which is untradeable. So of course, as you see, there's a rare mega pack. You know this is expensive. And the good thing is, as you can see on the screen, I ain't even going near it. This is ridiculous. This would have been a 10 to 15k SBC. Yeah, it's nearly double that now. It's 25 to 30k to do. Only because of the requirements EA have dropped on this that make this SBC stupidly overpriced, which is fantastic. So, the option of this SBC is go full La Liga or full Spanish. You might be able to get away with a Uruguayan player, but you need a higher Uruguayan player. You can't go Portuguese League, which I was going to go with, because obviously you've got Coates, because of him being Uruguayan. They've got no cams in the Portuguese League. You need 31 chem. You need some sort of link. You can't go for a full league with 10 players. It's 30 chem. So EA have made this really hard to do for cheap. Well, technically it was cheap, but it isn't now. This is one of the cheapest ways to do it, and it's still ridiculously overpriced. You might be able to get away with lowering the 79 rate players. Please work. Nope, you can't. Jesus. So, yeah. So, first requirement, you need a first own player. So, before you even get into it, if you don't have a first own player, you're shagged. I don't understand why EA have done this. You have to have a first own player that fits into this SBC. You can't just put a random one in. So, that's an L as it starts off with. So, nice there. You will probably have to use position modifiers. I don't try and do it with position modifiers, but you probably will have to if you've got a first own card. Like Pedro Porro, you can probably get away with, but then you're going to need someone higher everywhere else. It's not great. So first own player, that already hinders a lot of people that probably don't have a player that you need to get in here. Leagues, you can only have a max of 4. Great, nice EA. Make that even harder to do. As you can see, obviously, I've got Smackback on 4. French League, obviously the French League. Obviously, Spanish La Liga 1, Spanish La Liga 2, and the Portuguese League. Players from one club, max of 5. Trust me, you don't need to worry about that one. Rare players, minimum of 5, 7. You definitely should not have to worry about that. Team overall of 80. So, when EA decide to drop a block, they're 55 rated. If I remember right, they're 50 or 55 rated a block is, which is horrible for an 80 rated team. So this is why I've had to have 84s and 83s into this team. Because if you try and put 81s or 82s across the board, that's even more expensive. Plus, yeah. You need 31 chem. As you can see, I've got 32. The main end of the game is trying to avoid as many. If you can, the more Spanish La Liga players you get away from, the better it is. But you're still going to need Spanish players, and you can only have a max of 4 leagues anyhow. So, are you ready for the price of these players at the moment? I hope you better be sitting down. So, Simon, not too bad. He's 1.9k. It's not too bad for an 83 rated card. Navas is now 3.5k. This is according to FUTBin, by the way. I wouldn't even believe these prices according to FUTBin. So he's 3.5k for an 83 rate card. Pau Torres is 2.3k. Probably more than that. Ramos hasn't gone up. He's 4.4. But you still need an 84 rate player in him, which is actually crazy. Grimaldo apparently is 1.4k. I wouldn't believe that. I believe these ones. Luis Milla, 5k. Beltran, 5k. These are cheap, which is good to see from Spanish La Liga 2. De Frutas was 500 coins by it now. Vitolo was 600 coins by it now. And Vieira was 600 coins by now, which is great. At least them ones are cheaper. This is what I mean. It's just a shame you cannot get away with putting like Montaro in here. Just doesn't work. Like originally I had Dani Olmo in there. Doesn't work because you can't have enough players. So We are literally on the second FUT Birthday SBC, and they've already hindered it for a lot of people. Unless you want to spend over 25k. It's out for a week, so do not do this yet. Please do not do this unless you have players that you already have for fodder. Do not do this SBC. Wait. Otherwise you're going to be paying. As I said, this is 25.3k at the moment. Normally for about, I mean, obviously you got 83s and 84s in. 84s are about the same price. 83s, you're looking, I'd say, normally I'd say 15k max. Just because of the 84. But that literally is because of the 84s and 83s. That's because I've put 2 low rated left mid and right mids and then Vieira as a cam. Because David Silva is 9k. So yeah, I'd say this would normally be between about 10 and 15k. At the moment, it's a 25 to 30k. So please do not do this SBC at the moment. Hold out for it. It's out for a week. There's no rush, and just don't, please. It's just silly. Hopefully my comments helped. Hopefully it did help you guys out. Hopefully the info helped out as well, and hopefully I saved you some sort of time and money. Of course, it helps the channel and the video. I normally do these, but I'm not going to go near it. I'm not going to spend an arm and a leg on players. I'm actually going to sell my 2 DMs because they're worth that much money. So yeah, other than that, thank you very much for watching this SBC video. If you want to see more, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and make sure that notification bell is on full. Other than that, see you guys next video stream. Take it easy, obviously. Peace.